Hello viewers, it's still Friday, the day before the Antique and Classic Boat Society Spring Tour. We're at the home of and the workshop of Mark Harwood. Mark has just several years ago finished this beautiful Disappearing Propeller Boat. But this boat is not a typical dippy in a sense that it has a different kind of propulsion. I'm going to ask Mark to talk about the boat a little bit and tell us about the construction and so on. Here's Mark.
Right. Well, the main difference with this one is built using modern techniques. The original Dispros had all the ribs in, and the planks were fastened, the lamps were fastened with copper rivets.
Right.
And or clinch nails, perhaps.
Right.
I'm actually not sure on that point. But anyway, this is I built using a modern technique, and my laps are epoxy sealed. So
okay.
It's essentially like a monocoque hull.
Okay.
And it's watertight. The old ones, you know, we all hear the stories about them swelling up. And
right.
Becoming watertight.
Right. So this boat doesn't need to swell up at all. It's epoxied inside and out, Mark?
Just the laps are epoxied.
Okay.
The boat itself is varnished. I use the epoxy just as a glue.
I see. Okay.
And
and it's mahogany ply?
But it is a dry boat. That's right. No swelling.
Right.
It's mahogany plywood. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah. And makes for a very stiff, even without the ribs, it makes for a very stiff construction. And,
right.
And lightweight as well, a little easier to maintain. Of course, all the ribs harbor dirt and moisture.
Of course, sure.
Them all, and this is a nice.
Just wipe it clean.
Interior,
yeah,
you know.
For sure.
So it has a lot of advantages.
And you've still managed to produce the disappearing propeller part of it, where you can raise the prop up.
That's right. It's that's actually an original device. You can't, at least as far as I know, you can't buy them new.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You can see the casting here.
I see.
This is an aluminum one out of Grivetts, who were the last people.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Manufacture the boats, as you
right.
know. And
right.
I think they produced the last ones in the mid-50s, I believe.
Okay. And the propulsion's different. It's an electric motor, is it not?
That's right. Yeah.
And how does that work? It's
a 48-volt system. Actually, I just put this on, but I'll take this back off and I'll reach over there and I'll show you the electric setup here, the controller, and then here's your electric motor.
Okay.
It's a permanent magnet brushless motor, and so there's no spark or anything like that. And the batteries, there's 4 12-volt deep cycle batteries.
And those are on the seat?
They're under the seats, yeah. They're
okay.
sealed gel.
Right.
So there's no escaping gases, and of course it comes with an appropriate charger for it.
Okay.
Plugs in under the seat there,
and a charge. If I remember correctly, Mark, a charge lasts for about 6 hours.
That's right.
That's okay.
Yeah, at hull speed, of course, factors are speed and weight.
Yes, of course.
You know, with my wife and I in it, going at about hull speed, which for this is about approximately 5 miles an hour.
Okay.
Which is a nice cruise.
Sure, good cruising speed.
And yeah, it'll run for about 6 hours on that.
And recharging time would be about 12 hours, would it?
Yeah, no problem overnight.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not really sure about the. I'd say about if you use it for 2 hours, probably a couple hours to recharge it.
Yes. Okay. So yes,
that sort of scenario.
Gotcha.
But certainly no issues overnight.
Yeah.
When it's right down. I've had it out for an extended cruises, and I've come back where it's been. There is a gauge on it.
Right.
A fuel gauge, if you will.
Oh,
which
okay.
tells you your state of charge.
Sure.
And I've had it out and brought it back where it's been right back down into the red zone, and charge it
sure.
back up overnight, no problem.
Good.
So runs on household current, just plug it in.
120 volt. There you have it, viewers. It's a beautiful dippy, contemporary in design and using all the modern techniques of a gasless boat.
Absolutely. Nice and
Thank
quiet.
you. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you.
We're in Mark's shop here, viewers, and we're looking at a Whitehall rowing skiff, or rowboat, with a wine glass transom. This boat's virtually completed, and we'll ask Mark just to make a few comments about it.
Yes, it's as you can see, this the outside's just got the primer coat on it. The inside is finished, all ready to go. And I had to wait till the ice went off the lake so I could float it in the water line, because
of course,
this gentleman will have this anchored out at sea off a little island in Massachusetts.
Right.
So, and he'll be picking it up probably in a few weeks' time now. So
Great.
But this is a classic Whitehall design.
And it's, I think, Mark, you said it just weighs 100 pounds, so
yes,
it's very easily manageable.
Give or take, it's about 100 pounds.
Yes.
That's right, yeah, very light. Again, like I stated with the Dippy, it's the same building technique. It's a lap strake hull like the Dippy, and it too has the the glued joints,
the epoxies between the laps.
That's right.
Okay.
And so it's they're all watertight with this design. Very low maintenance. You can see uncluttered interior and easy to clean. And
yeah.
She's a very sleek design. Yeah, they would have had boats like this. Would have been littered, eastern seaboard, used to shuffle goods out to the mothership.
Oh, of course.
In the day.
Sure, like a transport boat.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Just,
now, what are these little? Pardon my ignorance. I should know what these little devices are. Oh, these are for
yeah, that's right. For
footboards,
just something to put your just something to put your foot against when you're rowing.
Oh, of course, sure.
That's right. A little adjustable thing there, and
beautiful lines on this boat, Mark.
Oh, indeed, it's very sleek. I've built probably half a dozen of these over the years now.
Right. And you were saying you use an American company for the paint. You got a particular paint, a marine paint that you like to?
Yeah, I use this customer called for Kirby's paint, which I hadn't used before, but I've also used Pettit's from the States. And
yes, okay.
I've also used Epiphane's
so you,
marine paint.
You use a variety of materials, I guess, maybe depending on what the customer wants too.
Yes.
Sure, makes sense.
Yeah, this customer particularly asked for the Kirby, so I sourced it out and was able to get it. I was down south, so because there is issues bringing paint.
Yeah, of course.
Into Canada with some of the
tax issues.
More like any toxic.
I see.
What they deem to be toxic substances.
Okay.
So if it's not readily distributed, which Kirby's wasn't, but I was down there for a bit in the winter, so I picked it up en route.
Right.
It was a good choice. He chose a semi-gloss.
It's beautiful. Yeah, it's just very smooth and great color.
Mm-hmm. And oftentimes customers ask for the seats to be left varnished, what we call bright.
Right.
Like the rails, which is an equally nice effect, but this is a little bit different.
Yeah.
Most customers do choose the varnish look, but
sure. No, it's very charming.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mark. It's a beautiful boat.
Thank you.